John, thanks so much for being here.
Yes, thanks, Dan, for inviting me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Of course, anytime. So you are part of a number of farmers who say that we could get renewable natural gas by using agricultural waste, which we obviously have quite a bit of in New York State. Can you take us through the process first? How would we get that natural gas from the agricultural waste?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're looking to have anaerobic digestion be part of the low carbon fuel standard, where we would take an anaerobic digester is like a big stomach. So we take the waste from the dairy cattle or from the landfill. If it's being diverted from the landfill, we would be able to bring that in, put it into this big concrete tank, and heat it up, and then we can capture the methane off of that and then clean the methane up and put it into the existing infrastructure that's already in place for natural gas. So this would be used in addition to natural gas, but it's renewable natural gas because we continue to make it all the time.
And this wouldn't be something that you produce energy just for dairy farmers. It would be energy that's sold to the state. Is that what I'm understanding?
You know, in a perfect world, I'd love to see the buses in New York City running on renewable natural gas produced from upstate dairy farms. You know, that's a great way to keep food produced in New York State and help the state meet its renewables goals.
And you would get money for it, I'm assuming, right, as dairy farmers? Because obviously I know dairy farmers struggle right now, and they have for a number of years because of different markets that are coming out and supply chain issues. So this would also be presumably an economic boost for dairy farmers in New York?
Absolutely. I think that the low carbon fuel standard has right now there are already developers in New York putting these systems online to move the gas to California and to sell into the California market. And I think that there's a great opportunity for New York to do one better by incorporating these organics that the state has banned from landfills into these systems down the road.
So what happens to this waste right now? Yeah, what do you do with it, I guess? If we're not using it to make natural gas and some of it can't go into landfills, what's happening to it?
So right now we store like our animal waste. We store it and then we put it out on the land as fertilizer to help offset the need for commercial fertilizers. And these the piece that go into the landfills today, you know, when the new laws go into effect in January, that will be needing to not go there.
So thinking of this from an environmental standpoint, how clean is this, I guess? Obviously, when you produce any sort of carbon-based fuel, there's going to be some sort of carbon impact. How clean is this process of taking this waste and making it into natural gas that can then be used for energy in various places across the state?
I believe that managed properly, it's a very clean process. I think that there's, CAFOs in New York are under under a lot of regulations by the state to make sure we manage our nutrients properly. And I think that this is a great way to continue to utilize that system that's already in place for the state and manage more nutrients.
So I guess my final question for you is, what needs to happen for this to be more widespread in New York State? We already have a few places around the state that are using these digesters to make this natural gas. How would we get it to take off and become more popular in New York State?
I think that's where the low carbon fuel standard comes into place. So right now, there's a lot of these systems that were built to produce electricity, and that's not a good model anymore. You know, that's something that isn't going to come to fruition large scale in New York. And I think that the low carbon fuel standard is a great opportunity for New York to take this gas and produce renewable natural gas that will offset fossil fuels in the state.
All right, well, we will see how it works out. John Patterson, a dairy farmer from Auburn and from the Northeast Dairy Producers Association. Thanks so much.
Yes, I think that just like to say that the NETPA was founded by dairy farmers over 30 years ago on environmental stewardship. And I think that this low carbon fuel standard is the next opportunity for us to continue in that direction.